When it's time to head back.
Doesn't feel like Easter.
One, two, testing. Okay, folks, shop and tell her that we drove into now. It's here inside the network quite open up now. Yes, open up at 9, and we may open until 5, 6 o'clock. This here inside. In a few minutes, we also be out on the main road in a few minutes.
That's what he said.
They went over to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico right around the bend there, and that's where they could see 90 miles away from us. You walking around now one night while the red room, that cabin, they paint them brothers to protect them from Boston. Private castle in back of us, owned by a guy called Fairchild.
There's a donkey with a lei on. Wishing just him a Merry Christmas today. The world famous banana daiquiri, over 7 million sold, where there's also rum cake meets ice cream. It's like Caribbean 192. Look at Caribbean 192. Let's buy something stupid. I want to buy something stupid. Can we find the dumbest thing in this store? Maybe I did already. My chihuahua says it's 5 o'clock in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Here we are at the bar, the home of the world famous banana daiquiri. My mother says 9 a.m. is not too early for a banana daiquiri, so I guess we're getting them. One supposedly world-famous banana daiquiri in a souvenir cup, of course, because that's going to be my purchase for the day. Good. World famous for being world famous.
Straight in front of the group, that island, I think. Where?
Perhaps a transformer made of, I think, car parts? Or is it just little metal pieces? They're cool though. I think this is where Disney got those fake Tower of Terror shirts from. Maybe I should try to find them here. I like that they had to put personalized in, someone in quotation marks. Made in the USA. These items might be dumber just because they're not even specific to where you are. Do people really buy them? They must actually buy these things. I don't understand, but they do. I have one of these, but it says, "Take me back to Tokyo Disney Sea," I believe. That's what it says. The most important thing you'll learn on your cruise is how much you're allowed to bring back in alcohol. 5/5 of liquor plus 1/6 if it's produced in the U.S. Virgin Islands. Get your cruising road. Thank you for visiting World Famous Mountaintop, and a reminder of how much alcohol you can bring home. There's a giant bottle of rum out here with pirate statues. Here in the, is this the hub? The hub of, it's Mountaintop is the name of this, right? Yeah, I don't know. There's no signs now that we're in here. I think it is that simple of a name, but yeah. The big, this was quite the architectural feat. The world's first freestanding rum bottle. It's like the spaceship Earth of the Caribbean. A brief history of the banana daiquiri. Once upon a time in 1953, a famous British sea captain by the name of Captain George Soule sailed from his native island. Sorry, that's my father eating Cheetos cheese balls. You know, the flavor of the Caribbean. They couldn't wait to snack on something. Anyway, sailed from his native island of Barbados on a quest to find the ultimate Caribbean cocktail. He searched Guadalupe for guava gimlets, Saba for sour sop sodas, and Martinique for mango margaritas. The search was completed on the island of St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands at a place called Mountaintop. That's where we are. He had finally made the ultimate discovery, the perfect island beverage. Mixing the Virgin Islands' own cruisin' rum, sugarcane extract, and ripe bananas from a nearby grove, he added fresh lime juice and a homemade secret banana liqueur. Captain Soule created the now world-famous banana daiquiri, enjoyed by over 10 million visitors to the world-famous Mountaintop. I guess this was made after the 7 million banner. Does it actually originate at this location? Is that real or are they lying? I'm gonna have to look into it. It does kind of sum it up, doesn't it? Not the best port adventure, I will say. Christmas in the Caribbean. A number of cruise ships in the background. We're already heading back. They're obviously more interesting port excursions than what we did, but with my parents' mobility, this was about what we were going to handle on this visit. I'm sure I'll be back in some cruise to St. Thomas, and we'll do maybe the Sky Ride and things like that, but it's Christmas Day. I'm not going to go do excursions without my parents. I know I've left them behind. They're back there. But what we're going to do is continue a Christmas tradition, which is watching the Walt Disney World Christmas Day Parade. Now, at some points in our life, we have watched the Christmas Day Parade as a real parade on Main Street on actual Christmas Day. We've been to Disney World on Christmas a lot in our lives. Obviously, that's not the same as the one they televised, but then obviously we'd also watch the years where we weren't at Disney World on Christmas. We'd watch it on TV. And so Today is Christmas Day. It's a tradition. It's on TV, but it's also playing on the Funnel Vision on Deck 11. I think it'd be kind of cool if we continued the tradition by watching it up on the Disney Treasure on Deck 11. Let's go do it. This is definitely a very cool way to watch the Walt Disney World. I forget what it's called. Is it Disney Parks Magical Christmas Day Parade now? That's the name. It was just the Walt Disney World Christmas Day Parade when I was a kid. Also, when I was a kid, there was an Easter one on television, too. Oh, there we go. They've started the stream. We're watching ABC right now. Hold on. 3 minutes away. Audio switching over. Here we go. Oh, this is cool. Went back to Jumbo Sweets for Christmas. Going to try to knock out a few more food items. These are the Sahara Squares. What is a Sahara Square? I think they're essentially cupcakes, but there's something on top. Is this a giant marshmallow? I didn't ask, and the description doesn't really say. But we're going to find out, obviously. That's the point of doing this, to find out what these are. So they're all called Sahara Squares. Sahara Square Flash Chocolate Cupcake. So he has a brown box on the top, says Flash. Is that not? Is that... What is that on top? Is it just a square of icing? Or is that cake? I'm so confused by this. Let's get down in there and see what's going on. This looks like cake down here. Here's cake. Almost like a devil's food cake down there. But with this block of chocolate icing on the top. That's definitely not cake on the top. I'm so confused. I don't know, it's pretty good. The cake is good. The icing, I don't think really goes with it. Also, who needs a block of icing? That's too much. The cake happens to be very, very good, though. I really want to save one of these little boxes. I don't know that it's going to happen. There's chocolate all over it. Maybe not. I love them, though. They're custom. They say Jumbo Sweets. And they say Disney Cruise Line. Oh, I don't know. Okay, that one's pretty good. I'll give it like a... I like the cake a lot. Give that like a 5. The icing's too much. Let's try the next one, which is going to be the Yaks Vanilla. They also come with a decorative chocolate piece on the front. I'm not even biting those. I'll try one. White chocolate? Yeah. Not bad quality. It doesn't really elevate it, but for the presentation. The presentation-wise, they're cool. I appreciate that they did something interesting and different. But Yaks Vanilla, he's green. The texture on that one's completely different. it like a cream? It's like a dense cream. I almost thought they were going to be marshmallows. I thought that made sense, but alas, it is not. Let's get down into the vanilla cake. Just plain vanilla cake. That one is much drier than the other one, so not as good. Is that like a 2? I should take a fresh spoon, maybe. All right, the red one is the Nick Wilde Red Velvet. See, even breaking into it with a spoon, it has like the feel of like, it bounces back a bit like marshmallow would. There's no way that's marshmallow. It's so creamy. Let's get into this cake though. That chocolate one might have just been a lot fresher. This one's pretty dry too. The icing in the cake is nice. Not so much the stuff on top is too much, I think. Looks like I'm bleeding. It's so red. Yeah, I don't know. Like a 3. I gave the first one a 5 because the cake was moist and fresh. And let's try. So Judy, I'm excited about because it's carrot cake. So this is the Judy Hopps carrot. Doesn't even say cake. And now I got my red icing hands on every box. I ruined all the boxes. It's impossible. The cake is actually in the box. The box acts as the wrapper, so there's no separation of any kind. I just think it's a cute box. I wanted to take one home. Okay, so whatever is on top of hers is completely different because it has chocolate inside. Nope, that's not chocolate. It's something with a blueberry filling, which I guess is an homage to Gideon Gray and his blueberry pies. It almost tastes like Nutri-Grain bar filling. It's wacky. But let's get down into the cake, shall we? The spoon is having a hard time getting in there. It's hard to get a decent-sized spoon out. There we go. Definitely more moist, but just not great carrot cake. It really tastes more like I'm getting mostly raisin. Obviously, there's raisins in it, as it's carrot cake. Most carrot cake has that. Just the flavor's weird. I love carrot cake. I think the flavor's weird. It just tastes like raisin. You're not getting any of that other accompanying flavor you're supposed to get. I don't know that the blueberry thing works well with it. I'll try another spoon if I get a little bit of the blueberry and some of the cake, maybe. I told myself I'd do just one bite of these, but in order to get to everything, it took a little more. That blueberry just overpowers. That's kind of the highlight. I mean, that's definitely the most interesting one, but still, quality-wise, it's like a 2. These are not great, which is a shame because we love that pie and that shortbread, and obviously the gelato was top-notch. So you can do much better at Jumbos than these. I would stay away from these unless the kids are absolutely screaming for a cupcake. But even then, they have the regular generic Disney Cruise Line cupcakes, which I think are probably a little more digestible for everybody. I would just stick with those instead of these, is what I would say. I don't know if you could be in a much more beautiful place on Christmas Day. I'm sure there's a handful of places in the world, but St. Thomas, very, very beautiful. A little touristy, but very, very beautiful. That's a reason it's touristy. Because it's so pretty. The water's really pretty. Although I know people have said at Lighthouse Point, the water's electric blue. So sometime in 2025, I'm going to get over there, make that happen. But today for Christmas, I'm going to do a little... Oh, that lighting was good. We'll stick with that. I always give myself a little gift every Christmas. I think the first year I went full-time, doing this job full-time. I bought myself the Maui lamp from the Polynesian, the one that looks like the one that's in the hotel rooms with Maui, the mascot or idol, whatever you want to call it. Idol might be social or inappropriate to say, might be politically incorrect. But he's a Polynesian god. And so I bought that lamp either way. That was my Christmas gift to myself that year. I forgot what else I've bought myself over the years. I usually get something like something that's been on my list for a while, or just something. I don't know. This year I didn't come up with anything like that, so I've decided they had an opening on Christmas Day for Hook's Barbery, so I'm gonna go get the facial treatment and a shave and a shape up as much as you can. Shape my luxurious hair up. I'm gonna go get that done for Christmas. The physical gift I might get myself, though, is I know at 5 o'clock they'll open the bar in there, and if you get a really nice pour of bourbon or something of the sort, they have a little collectible coin you get for those very expensive, harder to find, or just, more expensive, I guess is the term. You get a coin that marks the liquor you tried, and as well it'll have the Disney Treasure logo on it, and you can only get those if you do that. So I might treat myself later. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how the rest of today goes. I know we still have to do Scat Cats, which is a whole bar we haven't yet actually been to, and so there's going to be a lot of drinks to have there, and so I don't know if I want to overdo it with another cocktail somewhere else, although it'd be nice to enjoy something rather than just, obviously you enjoy some things we try, but some things like those cupcakes are not outrageous. They're just okay. But something that's really, truly just for me and not for content or for a vlog or for the website or something like that would be to go get one of those bourbons. So I might do that later. We'll see how the rest of the day goes, but at least this part of my Christmas gift will happen where I'm going to get a nice shave and, the facial treatment and all of that kind of stuff, which is not stuff I ever do. Ever. I never go to get any treatments anywhere. So, as if you couldn't tell, I know there's some other vloggers out there that I think that's all they do, but I'm the anti-vlogger. We call ourselves the anti-influencers, I think Eric called us, or the funnier term he came up with was reverse grifters. So that's us. So I'm going to go spend money on this cruise and treat myself on a rare occasion for Christmas Day.
I'd probably rather the mule.
The mule?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But with, a bourbon or bourbon mule. Okay, great.
A really striking view coming back into the stateroom. That rocky coast, look at that. It's really pretty. With my fresh shave, my skin looks as smooth as, that side of Raleigh, not so much that side. I hope I don't look like that side. Maybe I kind of do. I don't know. Either way. Goodbye, sailboat. They're waving to the ship. We're back in 1923, but it's a Christmas menu, special holiday menu. They have special cocktails. Thank you so much. I don't think I'm getting cocktails because I have to review a whole menu at Scat Cat still. Appetizers, there's hot spinach and artichoke dip, potted liver, chicken liver parfait, a holiday seafood sampler, a Virginia ham, and white cheddar croquettes. Soups and salads include winter squash soup, harvest corn chowder, baby gem lettuce, carrot, yellow, and red beet salad. The bread will be a holiday brioche with truffle butter dip. And then main courses, they have roasted Chilean sea bass, pumpkin and mascarpone ravioli, a marmalade glazed baked Virginia ham, roasted turkey, horseradish crusted standing rib roast. For vegetarian, there's pumpkin curry and pretzel and cashew crusted tofu. And on the lighter side, a honey glazed duck breast, and then the usuals. Desserts are interesting too. Double chocolate Yule log, apple pie a la mode, lemon Bavarian cream, a panettone sundae, a panettone. Thank you. And then signature dessert is a red Santa tart, and with no sugar added is a roasted chestnut panna cotta. Pretty interesting. There's the holiday brioche. You can tell it's holiday because there's red and cream mixed in. And then the truffle butter dip is over there. I'm going to sit in this fabulous lighting and tell you what we just experienced. So tonight, again, Maiden Voyages, they'll do some special things. So we got to hear from Don Ducky Williams a couple days ago, which is super cool. We got to film that, which is great. For tonight's performance, there was no filming allowed, which was purely for the integrity of the Muppet performers. But that was spectacular. So it was Eric Jacobson and Matt Vogel, who are Muppet performers, who probably all know. I'm not good at keeping those names. All the Imagineer names take up too much space in my head. But it was a show giving you a little bit of the behind the scenes, but they absolutely performed pretty much any of their quintessential characters you would know. Kermit, Miss Piggy, Uncle Deadly, Animal, everybody. And then they have special guest Joey Fatone, who's on every Disney media cruise and Maiden Voyage, and he's always on call. He's always available. I don't blame him. It's a good gig. I would come to every Disney event. Also, free cruises, free vacations. Why not? But it was really spectacular. Really great show. Obviously, no filming allowed. But it was very special, like kind of once in a lifetime thing to see. You don't get to see the Muppets live very often. I've been lucky a couple times in my life, mostly at D23 events, to see them, but to see the real performers performing was pretty wild. Of course, there was a Q&A section, and someone asked about Muppet Vision, and the performers said they're very sad that it's closing, but they hope that it will live on forever, if not, if only in everyone's hearts. So they're excited. Also said they're excited about Rock and Roller Coaster, but neither here nor there. So am I, but also Muppet Vision needs a home. Either way, it was spectacular, fantastic, really great. I wish I could share it with you, but it's really special when these things are not filmed for a number of reasons. Number one is it keeps it special for everyone in attendance, and number two is otherwise the people in attendance, everyone takes out their phone and just films everything and misses living in the moment. So what I like about Disney Cruise Line is all the stage shows generally you can't film. No one can take out their devices. And it keeps the integrity of the show, similar to like Broadway, where they don't let you take out your devices either. It keeps the integrity of the show. Everyone can enjoy it. No one's worried about filming it. You get to live in the moment and see the show, which is fantastic. So I'm all for not allowing filming. Japan does the same thing with their park shows, the indoor ones too, which makes sense. But anyway. That's what we've been up to for the last few hours, that and finding out that the Haunted Mansion parlor is out of mugs, and so everyone else that asked me for mugs ain't getting them. Sorry, everybody. And I'm not coming back anytime soon. This ain't the wish. I'm not coming back for a third cruise. I'm finishing my checklist with these 2 days left. So we're going to finish Scat Cat, we're going to finish Periscope Pub, and what else do I need to finish? Something else. What am I forgetting?
Another bar.
What's the other bar?
Colored lights.
Colored lights bar? The Rose is old. I don't need the Rose. We'll go there, though. I'll take you guys there. It was on the Wish, so that's all the same. I think they have a couple new drinks, but we're not doing that. Oh, and I have a couple more items at Jumbo's to complete still, too. So that's going to be my focus the next 2 days. But going to enjoy our special Christmas dinner with the chocolate Utah, like you just almost ordered. My father got nervous ordering and ordered the chocolate Utah instead of chocolate Yule log. Now he's mad. He just told me, wait, I'm going to get the cordless backhand for Christmas. I'm joking. My father never hit me except if I jumped in front of him in line at Toys R Us to buy limited edition collectibles. Anyway, now we wait for our Christmas dinner. You guys are getting an exclusive review because this won't even go on the website because it's for one night only, so it doesn't really help anybody. But let me find my menu photos. My mother got the croquettes, which sound good. The croquettes are Virginia ham and white cheddar cheese. Let me try this. It sounds good. What's the sauce? Apple cherry chutney. I'm going to try a little with the chutney. I don't like it so much without. It's too much cheese. It's very one note. It adds a complexity. I like the apple. That sweetness against it. It's really nice. Today on Christmas, though, I got an email from someone that said that I don't know any food. Well, I should read it. Let me read you the nice Christmas email I got today. Someone sent me like a mean email today. They started with, "Hi, happy holidays." Happy holidays. Sorry for this. Your food reviews are amateur hour at best. All you do is just ramble on for an hour or longer about food. You have no idea what you're talking about when it comes to food. Excuse me, sir, I am overweight. I know what I'm talking about when it comes to food. I won't tell you who that's from, but that's what I was told. Either way, I will take solace in the fact that so many of you will stop me in places and tell me you went somewhere and you either ordered. Some of you order, like I'll tell you something's terrible and you still get it and you're like, yeah, you were right. But most of you will order what I recommend and come back, and I take great pride in helping people figure menus out. So I will tell you, one time in the past, someone ordered something I recommended and didn't like it, and I felt awful for days about it. So I do care very deeply, and I try my best. But this is I have the hot spinach and artichoke dip with toasted pumpernickel bread. My mother's eyeing this.
I don't know what it is. It's some kind of unidentified flying object.
What is in his plate? Hold on a minute. So he ordered the holiday seafood sampler with marinated shrimp. Oh, it's a gravla and smoked salmon. I think it's pronounced lefse. I think this is what Nick made one of those at Cooking with Nick this year. I'll try it with knackerbrat.
The salmon is good.
So this is from his dish. I didn't even review mine yet, but again, it's a gravla and smoked salmon lefse with knackerbrat. I don't know what knackerbrat is, I will tell you. Oh, that's good. The lefse is that traditional, very thin, like pancake that you wrap. I forgot what Nick put. Oh, we did. I think he did a dessert one. It's up on the TV channel. We did it during our 50-hour marathon. Choice for tots. He had a hardest time making them because we were rolling them too thin. But that's what that is. That happened to be very, very good. Oh, so good.
We were doing it with Katie.
Yeah. And we just started like tossing them on, hoping it would work.
Yep.
I'm so used to, excuse my, part of my French, but crappy spinach and artichoke dip. Like, it's usually something restaurants kind of pre-make and throw in an oven and heat back up. This is, I'm kind of shocked. It seems like more homemade. Like the spinach tastes like real spinach and it's not overpowered by everything else in there. So it's more spinach. It's more like cheesy spinach than anything. As opposed to usual, I feel like the cheese is the primary thing people get, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, it's not bad. It's a little different. I think I'm just so used to like chain restaurant spinach and artichoke dip that's such a departure. It's good though. I'd give it like a 5. Not that ratings matter. No one's ever going to eat this menu. Time to test my soup theory once again with the harvest corn chowder with chorizo and rye croutons. I like that it looks like a bowling ball with one of the holes missing. Oh, that's good. The chorizo's nice and spicy. creamy corn flavor. It's a little oily, maybe. I don't know if I got a rye crouton yet. Where are they? I don't see any croutons. That was chorizo on the top. Does he have croutons?
No.
Still good. I give this a 6 out of 7. Very, very good. The entrees have arrived.
Take it from here.
My father doesn't like it because there's stuff touching his turkey. He's the pickiest eater to ever live. You want me to try the stuffing? It's cornbread stuffing.
Yeah.
How's the turkey?
Turkey's good.
Turkey's good. That's real cornbready.
Yeah.
It's almost like just eating a piece.
Yeah.
Not bad, but I don't know. It's a little weird. I'll try my rib roast. It says it's horseradish crusted, but I like to have horseradish until my face locks and like my nostrils burn. Like that's my kind of horseradish. I was mad when Wawa got rid of it.
Prime rib, but it's a roasted.
A standing rib roast, roasted red onions, sugar snap peas, thyme potato, gratin, and claret wine sauce. Sorry if you hear my father in the background crying about his dinner. My mother didn't even hear me.
That must be a piece of dark meat.
About this?
Yeah, I know what the hell that is.
The horseradish flavor is there. It's very subtle, but it's definitely there. It's a well-cooked piece of meat. Tender where it needs to be. Of course, it's a little fatty. It's rib roast. It works. Let's try the peas. Yep, those are cooked right.
How do you actually white potato?
And then the gratin.
Yeah, look. Here, look at mine.
I know.
Oh, the potato gratin is unbelievable. Oh my God. The garlic and butter and with thyme. That's the best part of the whole dish. Oh my God. Just for that, I want to give it a 7. But the meat is good. It's as expected. It's a good dish. Overall, I'd give it like a 6. But it's good. Probably dulce de leche, I thought it was. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's try the Christmas desserts. You're already eating your sundae, which was the panettone sundae with dulce de leche ice cream, toasted panettone, and whipped cream. Is it good or? Well, let me try a little. Tastes like panettone with like caramel.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate panettone.
Want to try this?
The Yule log. I'll try a small fork of the Yule log. The Yule log. Double chocolate Yule log is rich truffle cream, chocolate roulade, and raspberry sauce.
Yeah, not much raspberry sauce, but
That's some dry cake.
it's like
Really?
I hate it.
I like
I
it.
really hate that.
Little Debbie's on it.
It's me being mean to Little Debbie, I think. Little Debbie's cake is not that dry. And I got the no sugar added, which was the roasted chestnut panna cotta with chestnut puree, chocolate glaze, and NSA chocolate shavings. That means no sugar added. I don't think it's bad. It's nice and light. He didn't lie. It's real nutty, as it should be, but it's just like eating just every square inch of this thing is loaded with nut. So it's real grainy. It's fine.
You don't like it? I'm okay.
The desserts were not a huge hit. Merry Christmas. For Christmas, the towel animal is a little penguin. He's actually a towel animal. He's only just a little towel. Those are still, I gotta throw those out. I don't want to throw them in the garbage because then he's gotta wipe the icing out of the bin. I feel bad. I'm gonna just leave them on a plate outside and they'll take them as if they were room service. I hate to leave it there, but I also didn't want to make someone clean a garbage can. There's no bags in those garbage. So anyway, I guess I could also take them upstairs technically. I'll do that. Anywho, here's tonight's gift, which is, this is weird because it's not a Disney thing. Spongel Snow, Jasmine Snow, body wash, infused buffer. That's nice. Then there's peppermint dark chocolate. It's cute. There's a card. I'm supposed to open the card first. Disney Cruise Line card. The lighting over here is terrible. I can turn these up, I guess. Let's do that. There we go. Disney Cruise Line card. Here's just a little Christmas card. Come on. There we go. Disney Cruise Line. Happy holidays. We are excited that you could join us for a special holiday sailing aboard the Disney Treasure. May this commemorative lithograph created especially for this voyage and capturing the spirit of our onboard celebration add to the many magical memories of your Disney Cruise Line vacation for years to come. Thanks for sailing with us, Captain Marco Nagora, the master of the Disney Treasure. Cool. Oh, the brown. I thought that was just like a thing for everything to sit on. There's a lithograph under there. Oh, boy. This is something else. We got to open this. If this is just the keel coin I already bought, I'm going to be very upset. It's in a different package, though, so maybe not. Maybe it's a special version of the keel coin that's not the one in the store. Oh, it has a stand. Okay. This is going to be cooler than the one I bought. Now I feel bad that I bought one. But who knew it was going to be in like a package? Yeah. Oh, man. Look at that. It is the same keel coin, but in a special display. Maiden Voyage. Well, I guess I could put my regular packaged keel coin in the Toys for Tots auction for next year. For those of you that wonder how we end up with things that cool in the Toys for Tots auction, this is how. I rushed to buy something and it turns out I didn't need to buy it. That's what always happens to us, and this is another one of those cases. I said we were either going to get a Don Williams lithograph that was Christmas or Maiden Voyage. I was right. This is Mickey Mouse and Disney Cruise Line wish everyone a happy holiday. Mickey Mouse and Disney Cruise Line wish everyone a very happy holiday. This limited edition commemorative lithograph was created for you, our special guest, to commemorate the magical Disney Cruise Line memories you'll enjoy for years to come. They did 8,400 of these, so I guess these are probably across all the ships that are out on the ocean tonight for Christmas. So this is not exclusive to the Treasure. So maybe we'll still get a Maiden Voyage one from Don too. Maybe that's going to happen. This is very cute though, and it's now the current fleet. It's hard to believe there's 6 of them, man. That's crazy. There's 6 now. But there's all 6 with all the old ones are just hidden in the back. Poor Magic and Wonder. But I'm glad the Wish is no longer in the front. Stay back there. You get in the back of the group. This is very... These are sweet gifts. Very sweet.